Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we will be discussing a measure of central tendency which is mean and how we can compute mean for an ungrouped data. Without further ado, let's get this lesson started. Mean is otherwise known as average, and it is symbolized by this symbol, x bar for the mean of the sample, and this Greek letter mu for the mean of the population. It is the most reliable measure of central tendency because it considers all the data in the dataset, such that if one data changes, the mean is already affected. To compute for the mean of an ungrouped data, we will use this formula. X bar, or the mean, is equal to the summation of x over n, where that summation of x is the sum of the data and n is the number of the data involved. So to better understand how mean is computed for an ungrouped data, let us have the following examples. So we have to solve for the mean of this dataset. We have 56, 35, 12, 20, 14, 28, and 15. So what we're going to do is we will use this formula. For summation of x, it just means we will add all the data and divide the sum by the number of data involved. So in this example, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's why 7 is our denominator. Adding all the data, we will arrive with the sum of 180, and dividing 180 by 7, we will have 25.71. So we will round off the answer to the nearest hundreds. And as you may notice, 25.71 is not present in the data itself. It's alright because we are locating the middle data or the mean for this data set. And based on our computation, the mean for this data set is 25.71. Next example, we have 19, 35, 26, 50, and 0. You may pause this video and try solving for the mean of this second example. After 10 seconds, we'll return to show the correct answer. Still, we will use this formula. X bar is equal to the summation of x over n. However, the question is this 0 data. Should we include this or not? As I've said earlier, mean involves all the dataset, meaning 0 is included. And for n, we will have 5 because a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 data are present in this set. So we have 19 plus 35 plus 26 plus 50 plus 0, and then the sum is divided by 5. So regardless of the value, even if that is too high or too low or even 0, we will consider that data because that is included in our dataset. So going further, adding all the dataset, we have 130, dividing it by 5, meaning the mean is 26. So if you're going to compare the two dataset, we can see that in the first example, the mean can be a number which is not found in the dataset. However, there are also instances wherein the mean is present in the data itself. So that's it for the first measure of central tendency, which is mean for ungrouped data. Thank you for watching and see you on the next video.